Hey everybody, we've made it through Catholic Schools Week, and can I say that was probably, of my 6 years at St. Tim's, the most memorable Catholic Schools Week I can recall. I know it's the first without a snow day, uh, but it was every day of the week was just filled with such energy from the parents to all of you, the teachers, and it showed in the students. So I just can't thank you all enough, and a special thank you to our Catholic Schools Week committee for putting all the fun together. And how about that board game, huh? I'm still getting, um, whether on the St. Tim's social media page or just quick emails of parents thanking the school for putting that out. Uh, a special thanks to Mrs. Cabati and Gina Brasino for making that come to fruition. It's a great gift, and clearly one that's parents are taking advantage of. So now we're beyond Catholic Schools Week, and we're going to enter the lull of February and March. It happens every year. We don't have many breaks. They're longer weeks, but um, we have to remain steadfast in our mission. And um, one of the things that comes with that is how we address the students when it comes to correcting them. And this is something I know we've been passionate about since the beginning of the school year, and we're doubling down our efforts now. I know Mr. Jeffrey will be in the school at least twice this week. He'll be meeting with one of the PLCs on Tuesday, and he'll be observing other students on Monday. And I just need to remind everyone that this is a 100%. It has to be 100% from 100% of the people if we want to make the vision of what the school could be come to fruition. And by that I mean, imagine a school where you pass every kid you pass in the hallway says, "Hey, good morning," or smiles and looks right at you, or every kid that you hold the door for looks at you and says, "Thank you," or again gives you a smile, acknowledges you. They're not too busy talking to one another. Imagine a school where a student passes a piece of garbage on the floor and picks it up and throws it in the trash can, even though it's not theirs. That is what we envision for this school, and it needs to be enforced from every human being that interacts with those kids throughout the day. If they see consistency, they will follow suit. I know I harp on this a lot, but there's a reason whenever the kids go in to the church, into holy hour, into mass, you don't hear a pin drop. It's not because the priests are so scary and they know better, or the teachers are still the ones, we're still the ones with them. If we were very noisy, the priests wouldn't enforce that. They would say something to the teachers, and the teachers would have to correct them. But it's something that's ingrained in them. The kids hear the bells, they drop down to their knees. That is what we must instill in the kids. And I know I'm not going to stop, and I'm trying to reiterate and reinforce that message to each and every one of you watching, that we can't have any of you stop either. It's if a kid's running down the hallway, we make them go back and try again. Even if we're on the way to make that last copy, we really need it quickly. It can't wait. The correction needs to happen in the moment. Not sternly, not harshly, but just we're trying to help them learn. And how our delivery is what it all comes down to. So if we can treat every kid like they're the good kid, as Todd Whitaker told us when he came to visit us at Bishop O'Connell, my second year at St. Tim's, treat every kid like they're the good kid. Instead of being accusatory, say, "Hey, how's it going, guys? What class you got next?" It really can change the entire culture, but it needs the kids need a consistent message from every adult in the school building. Otherwise, the kids know which boundaries they can push, which boundaries they can't. If it's a universal message, we're going to get one step closer to that ultimate vision of every kid just looking out for one another and looking out for the school, and thus a much more harmonious school building and fun. I mean, it can be fun. It can be both. There's a common misconception that we need to be stoic if we want to be very calm and quiet, and that's certainly not the case. We can have a ball every day of school, and I know I do, but we just got to take it to that next level, and it starts tomorrow. So I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. And the reason I'm doing this video is, side note, if anyone's looking to save money, I had Verizon. We had a high bill, so we switched to Sprint, and they gave us a new iPhone, whatever the new one was, like 10 or 11. we've had that for about a year, and then we wanted to save money again, so we went to Sprint. They couldn't really work with us, so we went back to Verizon to check with them. They gave us the new iPhone, and we saved money on our bill, so we saved a bunch of money. Reason being, the new iPhone has the blur in the background. It's really cool. So that's why I wanted to kind of see how well this works. So hopefully this comes out okay. I'm really looking forward to it. We've made it so far, and like seeing those kids on those service trips, how they interact with the people, is really encouraging. And we know they get it. They get it. Like I said, those bells, they drop to their knees instinctively because they know that's what's most important. We, the adults in the building, just need to be consistent, and we'll see a drastic change. So let's do it.